Guys, Nicole, Lake Erie Pepper here. We're gonna go put Mr. L Outdoors sticker on the sticker board where it belongs. Alright. Still holding strong. Alright, here's our next one. Super excited that I got another sticker. One day I'll get a tripod. I think my mother has one. I just have to go over and get it from her. Alright, here goes Mr. Al. We are going to put you right next to Miss Shalissa Shaw. There you are, buddy. Thank you again. And you should expect something in your mailbox by the end of the week. Just as a thank you. Alright. Next on my list is Native Tearz. Wanted a video on how to tie a fisherman's knot. Let's stick this with my envelope so I do not lose L's address. There we go. And the next package that's going out is going out to Mr. Aaron Nelson. It would have went out with the other ones, Aaron, but you thought you were going to be a funny little boop boop and make me email you 7 times to get your address. Alright, well, we finally got it, and it will go out tomorrow with a little something for Al. Alright. Okay. D. I've got some Eagle Claw. I use nothing but Eagle Claw. I like the ones that are already on a string. I think they hold up against the meanest catfish. These are size 1/0. You get 6 in a pack for about $1. Alright, and we're going to be using my homemade sinkers. I've got different sized ones, like there's a 1 ounce, 3/8, 3/4, half, 3/4. We're going to put a 3/4 on there. I think 1 is a little heavy. On your really, really rough days, you might want to use a size 1 ounce. I've got a mold and a bunch of lead, and on boring days, I will get my burner out and I will make up a bunch. Because it's a lot cheaper than going out and buying them. Because, as you know, sinkers can go really quick if you're in a low area where you get a lot of snags. Now, Aaron suggests using a float. I don't really like to use floats. So, you'll have your string on your line. Now, I like to go up at least the size of the already strung fish hook, and then some, because the idea is you want your sinker on the bottom of your line, but you want your hook up a little higher so that when the sinker's on the bottom, this is your sinker that's touching the bottom, that this is gonna float with your worm on it in the current and entice the fish. You don't want that worm like right on the bottom. And I know many other people may have different ways of doing it. This is the way I've always been taught, and it's done me good so far. So, I'm going to take it up a little bit of ways, and then, so now you just have your hook on your line up a little further than the length of that. And then you're going to take your line, you're going to pull your end taut with the rest of the line on the pole. Then you're going to hold it. And what I do is I just hold this on my right and I spin this about 7 times. And then I'll grip it with these fingers because you're going to have a little opening right at the end of that. See that opening? And your line's still twisted about 7 times. You're going to take your end of your line and you're going to feed that through that loop that you just made. And you're going to pull it tight. I use my teeth because I still want to have all this not get tangled up. And then I just pull it tight. So now you have your string on your pole, and now you just have that tied with your fisherman knot on there. And then what I'll do is I'll take that end that we made the loop with, and I will just make a regular knot on top of the fish hook line. See, it's just right on top, and you'll just pull it and make it tight. And I'll do that a couple of times. That just reinforces that line and that hook's not going to slide off. There we go. So now we just have, this was factory made, and we just made that top one with the fisherman's on the first one, and then that's just on your line. Like that. Now, we're going to do the same thing with our sinker. You're going to take your sinker and feed it through. Give yourself a little bit of room to make a knot. I always hold that. That's the end of it. And then I'll twist that 5, 6, about 7 times. And then I'll take that end and then I'm going to feed it through that hole, that loop that we made right underneath the sinker. See the loop we made? We're going to feed it right through there. And this is where I like to use my teeth too. Just so you can grab it. And you're just going to pull it tight. And then you're just going to make a regular knot on top. And I'm going to do that a couple of times just to reinforce it. I use my teeth for another reason also, because if you grab the string and pull, sometimes you pull the string right out of your finger, and with your teeth you're not going to do that. And then that's nice and tight. See, if you pull, you just pull the string right out of your finger. So, I get a good grip with my teeth. Don't have to use your teeth if you don't want to. Just something I've always done. And there you have it. You got your sinkers, gonna be a little bit longer than your hook, because that's, and you can trim that end off if you want. You only have a little bit hanging off of the sinker. It's not gonna hurt anything, but you can trim it off if you like. It's not gonna hurt anything. So then there you have it. Your sinker will hit the bottom. And then in the water, this is going to go like this in the current. And that's about it. That's how I've always done it. That's my fisherman's knot. Hopefully that helped you out there, D. If you guys don't know Native Tearz, check out her channel. She's an awesome lady with a beautiful soul. She just did a giveaway and she closed it out today. So, I'm sure she'll have another one down the line. She's really big on paying it forward. As we all should be. I'm going to leave her link in the descriptions box. So, go ahead and show her some love. And in the last video, I shouted out Brian Lee. I'm going to leave his description in the box below as well. He's got a giveaway that he's doing right now as well. So, get in on it. Sub him, like him, look at fatwoodemporium.com and get all your fatwood and your fire starting groceries at www.fatwoodemporium.com. I know most of you are already subbed to him, but share the love. Share Native Tearz, share Brian Lee, share them all. Bonnie Sunset Bay, if you haven't subbed to her, sub to her. She's always got awesome things to show us. She does an excellent vlog of the different crafts that she's working on. So yeah, get out and show some love. Alright guys, have a good night. Bye.